This is David with the Paranormal Sessions podcast. Actually, not too much has been happening. A few days ago, I saw like a black hand come up right near my bed. That wasn't any big deal. Then I was taking a shower, and when I got out, I'm drying myself off. I could hear someone say something. I couldn't make it out, of course, and I really don't care if I would have heard what they were saying. But of course, I knew it was an evil spirit. So I noticed it was been kind of like really slow, like not much going on. So I told God last night when I was laying in bed, I go, I want to see more and more so I can understand more about evil to relate to other people. I go, but I appreciate, you gave me that break, but I go, I need to get back into it. So this morning I wake up and it's about, 6:30. So I look up in that corner where the blackness of the like cloud is in my bedroom, and I see, I'm just guessing, but it probably had to be anywhere from about 8 to 10 arms sticking out from the ceiling, and it's moving around. And maybe a couple years ago that would have kind of like freaked me out a little bit, but I thought, okay, they got the arms coming down. That's not that big a deal. But I assume they're going to go ahead and try to ramp it up. I mean, especially because I assume there's something evil in this room behind me. Because when I've talked about I'm going to release like a pick or something, then I have issues. Which reminds me, next Wednesday I am going to go ahead and do the first pick of using that trail cam in my bedroom. And I'll just tell you basically what it is. You're going to see like a vapor trail, and it's going right around where it was an old computer monitor I was going to get rid of, and I just left it up there. But it's going to going behind it because it goes where energy. And I think I have altogether, I have about 20 picks now. About 15 or 16 are really good, but I still have like another 200 picks in my trail cam because I haven't gone through those, because I turn that on every night when I go to bed. So there's times where I'll go through 85 picks and there's nothing, and then other times I'll go and I'll see 2 or 3 that are worth showing. But one thing that I did find out in going through the picks, and I don't think I ever mentioned this before, evil can adjust or bend, I should say, not adjust, but bend time and space. I mean, I always kind of assumed that they could, but I thought, well, I'm not a physicist or anything, but they can adjust time and space. And one of the photographs I'm going to show, eventually, it's going to be where it shows that time and space was like bent, because the pictures that's taken from my trail cam, it always sits on a dresser, and of course it's pointed to me when I'm sleeping. And the dresser is about 4'10", and so when I release those other pictures, you're going to see that evil can bend space and time. But I'm going to release the first pick, like I said, about the vapor trail next Wednesday, and I think I'm going to release a pick roughly about every other week. But if there's like nothing going on, like outside of like today, then I might release another pick and all that. But I kept putting it off, but I thought, and I was going to do it, and that all that evil started up, and I'm sure they don't want me to show pics, because it's one thing to talk about it, but when you see pics, you're going to say, well, it's a lot harder to refute that than if me just telling you I've seen all these things. And plus, that'll give you a good idea about kind of like what my life is like when I go to sleep at night. And there's a couple that are really creepy, but I'm going to say those down the road. But I think I'm going to do it about every other week. But like I said, if it's like really slow, then I might put in another one. But after I ask God to go ahead and kind of let everything ramp up more, I don't think I'm going to have that issue about not really much to cover. So I appreciate everyone watching. Thanks.